plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth, man. These things are sent, man. The plagues are sent, and they ain't gonna return again until they come upon the earth, man. That's why people are acting an ass out here. People are insane. People don't know how to act. They don't know how to treat each other. They don't got no empathy. They don't got nothing, man. There's nobody dating anymore. You got so many people, so many women on these dating sites, man. It's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. You know, all this Facebook and Instagram and this social media it took it away from people. Even before the pandemic, nobody knows how to talk to each other anymore. Everybody's lazy when it comes to courting and getting together. That's why everybody's just having sex. It's the new norm. Nobody knows anybody anymore. They're just going inside of each other, man. So the plagues are sent, man. You know, a bunch of plagues are sent. Different diseases, different viruses, different famines, hunger, homelessness is a plague. All types of homeless people everywhere, every day, you know. And the government, they keep them homeless people out there because they doing experiments on them and shit, man. You know, they constantly experiment on them homeless folks. They could have, any time throughout these years, they could have been had those homeless folks off of Skid Row. Had them in some houses and shit. Had them, Elon Musk and these rich people in the world, they got millions. They can give every person in America, including the newborn babies, $1 million and still have billions, man. They got so much money, it's pathetic. They don't care about us, man. The government got all this money, they send it over there to Ukraine. You got all these people here that need your help here, right in America. Ukraine, y'all worried about Ukraine. Nobody was worried about us when we was going through slavery. Nobody was worried about us when you was bombing our cities because we was making enough money to support ourselves. Nobody was worried about us when you hanging us some trees and having big ass parties and shit and inviting everybody in the neighborhood and taking pictures with you and the kids out there and cutting pieces of the body off for memorabilia. Nobody was crying and trying to send a cash app up for us. But y'all niggas, and you 2/3, y'all want to send money over there to Ukraine, man. Worried about these Nazis that don't give a flying F about you. This world is through, man. We hate it here. This place is through. This is 2nd Esdras 16. Verses 16. Like as an arrow, which is those bombs, which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Even though the plagues, man, the famines, the pestilence, the hunger, the homelessness, the diseases, the lies that they tell you on the media, these are all plagues, man, setting your ass up for failure. You hurried up, you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans, you hurried up and went down there and got that jump shot. You're like, oh, white man said, hurry up and go get it. Oh, we gotta hurry up. So when white man say jump, I'm jumping. White man say jump off this damn bridge right here, we jumping off of it, ain't we? He tell us to go sacrifice all our kids and do all these things and shit, and we gonna do it, ain't we? That's what y'all do. You do everything he say to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why he gonna lead your ass right to destruction, right to death and destruction. That's all that's left for this place. Whole bunch of death coming. Whole bunch of death. Whole bunch of ambulance sounds. Whole bunch of death coming this motherfucker, man. Y'all better get right. Repent. Okay? This is 2nd Esdras. Let's get talk about these plagues, man. Talk about these plagues. Okay? This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. The plagues draw nigh. They coming closer and closer and closer. It's like a woman that's about to have a baby, man. You know, she's constantly going through those birth pains, and they get worse and worse and worse until all of a sudden it comes out, man. Well, that's how America is right now. The birth pains, man, they're getting worse and worse and worse. Until the Lord cracked them clouds. Like it says, as a woman, it says verse 38. As a woman, it says verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Verse 38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment, man. They slack not a moment. So that's what's happening right here in America, man, and around the world. A lot of pain going on, a lot of death, a lot of plagues happening, a lot of people that are in a bad case, and they're going to continue to be in a bad case, man. You know why? Because they don't fear the Lord. They don't care about the Lord. They do whatever they want to do. It's all about them. I, me. I do this myself. I'm the one who made me. I did this. I did that. Hey, the Lord ain't with all that, man. This is 2nd Esdras 15. Verses 16, for there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's kind of how we seen on the January 6th thing, whenever they stormed the White House. It's called sedition. Things are about to happen. It's about to turn up 100 miles an hour. It's going to turn up. You thought that was something. No, it's going to turn up. Police officers going to be quitting. You know, army sergeants and shit about to be quitting, because those army sergeants and the police officers gonna be forced. The government gonna try to make them go against their own people, man. I mean, they've been training about it. Haven't you been seeing the caskets on the side of the highway? Caskets. Haven't you been seeing the Walmarts and the big stores that are being empty? They got FEMA camps in the making. They got all these things in the making. You know why? Because Jacob's trouble is coming, man. Things are about to happen in this world. You know, people about to be against each other. It's going to be a civil war here in America. It's going to be a World War III. And at the same time, before that World War III, during the Civil War, people about to be getting shipped. 2nd Esdras 15, verses 16. It says, I'll read 15 again. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. There shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man. These are things that we're seeing in this earth. Like I said earlier, man. You know, and once people start getting hungry and they need to feed their family, they about to be doing anything, man. They about to be doing anything possible to feed their family. And that includes killing people, eating people, anything possible, man. It says, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. So the same neighbor you've been next to the whole last 20 years, y'all gonna go against each other, man. Y'all same neighbors, y'all in the gang together, gang this and gang this. Y'all gonna be killing each other to get each other's food. Y'all about to be in a bad case, man. The Lord gonna be taking a lot of y'all out. A man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy his house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay? The lack of bread and for great tribulations, man. Things about to happen in this world, man. Okay? And y'all people ain't ready. Y'all people ain't ready, man. Y'all people ain't ready. Okay? You're not ready for what's about to happen. This is 2nd Esdras 6. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verses 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. This is what this place is. It's constantly tearing apart. It's like it was sewn up. You know, people keep trying to sew it up and heal it, but you know, us prophets keep on peeling that shit back, open back up, open that store, open that wound, spitting that shit, spitting that shit, spitting that shit. Esau going down, man. Yeah, open that wound back up a little bit more. That's why we on the highways and byways, man. Open that wound, keep that shit open. Don't heal Babylon. Don't heal Babylon. Keep that wound open. Spit in that motherfucker. Spit in it. Hit that motherfucker with your fist, man. Forgive my language. But this place needs to go down, man. This place needs to go down, man. All these cops keep driving by. 100 cops. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And full storehouses, your Walmarts, your Krogers, your Walgreens, your gas stations, everything gonna be empty, man. They're emptying out right now. What you gonna do when you can't provide for your family? You can't buy some diapers or some food for your baby, man. You're gonna do anything it takes. These are the things that you need to get prepared for that are coming up on the earth, man. Verses 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hears shall be afraid. That's that war sound, that or tornado trumpet or whatever, you know. When you hear it, you know, then you know that something's about to happen. It says, and when the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hears shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Hey, because y'all know what's going to happen then. Oh, them bombs coming. We only got like 15 more minutes. These people been telling us about it. The prophets been on the highways. They've been telling us this was going to happen, but we kept on thinking it was a joke. We kept on freaking doing what we want to do. But as soon as you hear that sound, and then you got 5 minutes to get to your destination, then you're going to be like, damn. You could be praying to God. You could be, oh, sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus. That's the problem with our people. They only call on so-called Jesus. His name ain't Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. They only call on the Lord when something bad happened to him. All the good times, they ain't calling on the Lord. But soon somebody get killed. Soon something happened. They get a bad car wreck or something happened to their kid. Or, oh, Lord, please help me. But the whole time, all this good stuff was happening. You wasn't calling on the Lord then. But as soon as the bad stuff happened, that's why he's going to leave a lot of you dead, man. He's going to say, get away from me. I don't know who you are. All them times I come knocking on your door, showing you different signs, saving you from different situations. You didn't want nothing to do with me then. Now I'm about to destroy this place. Now you want something to do with me. Fuck out of here, man. That's what he's going to say. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs and the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Whoever remaineth of all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation, and the end of your world. The end of your world. This world is never going to end. This is Yahweh Shai's earth. But world in the sense of the end of Esau Edom's world. This evil kingdom is going to be the beginning of our world, our Israelite kingdom. And Yahweh Shai and King David, okay, with the rest of the 144,000, okay? Yahweh Shai, you know, and his men, which is the 144,000. That's what's going to run, man. And hopefully this message was edifying, man. Hey, Esau Edom, you got to pay for your crimes, man. You ain't getting away with none of that, man. You know, you ain't getting away with none of that. You got transcripts on us. You're going to use it in the court of law. Think that's going to help you? It ain't going to help you, man. It ain't going to save you. Your bunkers ain't going to save you. You know, your guns, your bunkers, none of that shit's going to save you from the wrath of our Father, man, and his Son, our big brother, Yahweh Shai. Okay? So hopefully it's edifying, man. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadosh. Okay. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well. Shalom.